Welcome. Today we're going to take a few minutes just to update the latest jumbo mortgage requirements for home buyers in Phoenix. If you have any questions, please visit us at jumbomortgagesource.com. Okay, so first we're going to determine exactly what is a jumbo mortgage, what is classified as a jumbo mortgage for home buyers in Phoenix. Really, and this applies really to all buyers throughout Arizona, but the conforming or conventional loan limits currently in Arizona are set at $766,550. That's for all counties, and again, that is for a basic standard conforming or conventional loan. Uh, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac back conventional loan. So any amount that exceeds that amount would be classified as a jumbo loan. Keep in mind though, those conforming loan limits, if you are purchasing a multi-unit property, 2, 3, 4 unit property, you can see in the chart below that the loan limits do increase. And of course, there's higher loan limits that can go much higher for buyers that are in high cost counties. This applies to some buyers maybe in California and areas like that that are in high cost counties, but for all of Arizona, it's just standard. Okay, so once you determine the jumbo conforming conventional loan limits of what exactly is a jumbo loan, we'll go through here some of the basics for the jumbo loan. And the first thing is these programs, much like conforming loans, they do require complete income and asset documentation. There are some special options that are available for business owners, which we'll talk about here in a minute. The credit score requirements, they fluctuate depending on the down payment and the requested loan amount. But for buyers that are doing the maximum financing, which is currently available to 95% loan to value, in most cases, those buyers will need at least a 680 credit score. Credit score in itself does not guarantee loan approval or loan acceptance. Of course, just like many other loans, there are going to be requirements in place for buyers that have had recent financial hardships like a bankruptcy, things of that nature. So there are waiting periods, generally a minimum of 2 to 3 years, regardless of how high your credit score may be. So even if you have a 730 credit score, if you've had some recent financial hardships, there could be additional waiting requirements there. Um, Buyers with lower credit scores, generally down to 650, maybe 660, do have financing options available with a greater down payment. The more the down payment, of course, the more flexible it is. So for buyers that, again, have at least a 10% down payment, that opens up some options and also opens up and increases to higher loan limits, which we'll look at here in a minute. The property types do include, of course, all your primary single family homes, townhomes, and most condominiums. This isn't for vacant land or acreage or things of that nature. Transaction types do include purchase and rate and term refinances. Again, for primary residences, cash out refinances are available as well, but those are limited to 90% loan to value is the limit on that. Available terms are going to be all your common fixed rate and adjustable rate terms with principal and interest. In select cases, there may be some interest-only options available. There is not any negative amortization programs that are available. Most of these programs, they do not require PMI or monthly mortgage insurance. Um, we have options that are both combo piggyback loan options. This applies again to people that are putting down, home buyers that are putting down less than 20%. So even if you're putting down only 5% or 10% down, there are combo loan structures and also single loan structures that will avoid PMI. Okay, so just a little bit on the loan, the jumbo loan down payment and the loan limits. So for 95% financing, the loan limits are currently around 1.5. Again, for some buyers outside of Arizona, those limits can go a little bit higher as well. But it's always good to refer back to the website for the latest updates because this can and does change as far as the loan limits. 90% financing, loan limits go a little higher to 2.5, and there are other jumbo purchase options again for second homes, vacation homes. Generally, they're limited to 90% loan to value on second homes and vacation homes. Mortgage payment reserves, the amount of liquid or non-liquid savings that you have remaining after your down payment and your closing costs are satisfied. So for the mortgage payment reserves, that depends on the loan amount and the down payment, but generally it can be up to 6, 9 months of reserves that are required for larger loans closer to 2, 3, 4 million. Okay, just some other loan programs. Self-employed buyers, they do have bank statement qualifying loans available, where basically instead of qualifying on uh, income documentation like tax returns and things like that, what uh, business owners can do is basically use for their income a 12 to 24 month average of the actual business bank deposits. So this is a unique program. Generally goes up to 90% loan to value, but if you are a self-employed business owner, maybe you have some trouble documenting your income through traditional means, this may be an option to look at. Veterans, current active and past military, VA jumbo loans are very, very popular option for buyers that a lot of veterans they're not even aware that this exists, but you can borrow with the VA program, again, assuming you have the entitlement and the eligibility. There are options available for 100% financing up to $2 million loan amounts, and even higher, larger loans up to close to $4 million are permitted with a slight down payment depending on the location. But that is something to keep in mind again if you have your VA entitlement and eligibility to look into if you're looking for more high-end luxury property. The VA jumbo or VA high balance loans are certainly a good option. That's a basic recap. Home buyers, again, that have questions, reach out to us, please, 7 days a week by calling 800-962-0677 and visit us at jumbomortgagesource.com. Thank you.